Hello YouTube, Lucky Six is here. Thanks for joining me. Just a really quick one to say that the home nations applications are now open. So Team England, Team Wales, and Team Scotland are now open to for players to apply for a week until around about the 20th of October. So you should be getting about a week's notice when this video goes out. Team Ireland still are not ready for applications just yet, but will be in time. So just look out for that as and when. But yeah, I just want to quickly go through some of the applications. ETC is looming in July 2024. And yeah, some of the things to go through. We're obviously in Portugal, so this badge is slightly out, but the dates will be 1st to the 4th of August 2024 for ETC in Poland, in Krakow. They got the bid, and because of that, some of the home nations have opened up. Scotland have reopened them to get a few more applications in, because I think there was a few people that missed it. So yeah, this is just a really quick video to go over where you have to go, who you have to speak to, what you have to do, and get people applying, get the word out, say applications are open, get the best applications in for each of the teams. Now we'll start with England. England is as there isn't a forum post for Team England. There is just an application. So this we'll probably go through this one a little bit more. But if you're on any of the UK chats and UK places of origin, this you'll probably have seen this. But for those that haven't, and maybe that aren't on any of the WhatsApp groups or anything like that, yeah, Team England applications are open. We'll skip right down to that bottom bit. How do you apply? Team England T9A at gmail.com. Send an email over to them expressing all the stuff I'm going to go through, and yeah, good luck for that. But that is where to go if you want to apply for Team England. Go to the email address and email them below. Obviously, we've gone through what and when. So the ETC 24 in Poland. There is a bit in here about how much as well, so you can screenshot that. This is a rough estimate, very different for different people. Should cost probably 1,500 is a fair estimate, and I wouldn't want to go different from that, because people might spend more, might spend less, and might find some good deals and things like that. So I won't dwell on that too much, but that's to give you a rough idea for that. There is some parameters within that, like £150 Team Kitty, for example, for that. So there is a bit of a monetary requirement. Who can apply is any, and this is the one of the biggest things from, I think, all the coaches really, but Mikey has said it, sort of look to say it specifically. Anyone can apply. All members of the UK ninth age scene, encompassed from local clubs, people. Basically, there is no skill thing for that is put you on yourself. Obviously, if 30 people apply, he gets to choose from the best of those for the team. But essentially, he's opened it up to everyone. The only skill levels requirements are the ones you put on yourself, which I think is a really good way around it. Who can apply? We've done that. Approach. This year, Team England will approach the ETC as a singles event, which much less focus on predictions and pairings and more direct focus on just winning your games. Really interesting. A bit different from last year's focus for Team England as well, so that's really cool to see different ways of thinking about it. If and when, and I'll say you do apply, and feel free to pause and read this for yourself. Make sure you include the following details. Pick your first choice and second choice armies, and describe what experience you have with it, and how you would want to play with it, and how you would play with it to England's benefit, I guess. Secondly, confirm you're available to attend set dates, and place and understand you are required to pay a non-refundable. So there's, like I said, the parameters as well. There's an example statement as well. So just to give you an example of what sort of things to write if you've not done an application before, you can go off that and write that as well. So yeah, that's Team England. So email, there's that one in blue. That's the email. I'll put all the ways to apply in the description of the video as well, just in case you're listening to this and you can't see it. Go click on that, and I'll have the email and then the forum threads for Wales and Scotland. So we'll start with Scotland. Already been out once and going out again, I think, because there were some people that missed it as well. So yeah, as I said, it's gone out again. So again, I'll put the link to the forum thread in the description if you want to go over that, and I won't dwell too much on the ins and outs, but yeah, they're saying to represent Scotland, the goal is to include high proportions of qualifying Scottish nationals. So specifically, if you're Scottish, Scotland might be, surprise Scotland might be the way forward for you, but it's not all. So if you're not Scottish and you still want to apply, it's still worth putting yourself in the hat for it, and yeah, maybe you know some of the lads as well. Just looking through this, it gives you some parameters and things that they're about. Looking for a full team of 8 players, 2 supporting coaches to help set up and do all the things as well. So if you want to apply as a player actively, or a coach, or just as an affiliate as well, which I think is quite a nice idea, to work with a team and build up to an event. Maybe you haven't gone before and you just want to work with a ETC team, helps them out to get a bit of practice with different players, and obviously you get the experience of an ETC team as well. There is 2 about all the dates and location. From this point of view, it said that there was still to be confirmed, but obviously it is with Poland, and that it also gives a breakdown of expected costs from different things. It's got a few travel on site, which is, I think, it's quite nice. They estimate it about 1,400 as well, so around 1,400, £1,500 to apply. Team commitments, so it goes through the commitments that it wants you to go through. It says the Scottish Championships 24 and team practice weekends, as well as obviously the ETC being there. It says as many events as possible, and then goes through the team strategy as well. Confirm, which will confirm after selection. So in terms of the application, they want you to say who you are, whether you're Scottish, obviously might help, the kind of roles that you want to apply for as well within the team. This is something that ETC teams do. If this might be that you are a points getter, you want to take smash lists, and they might be risky, but if you give me the matchups and I can get you the points, you might be that kind of guy. Or you might be the guy that's, I play safe lists and I won't lose big, but I might not win big, so that put me in expecting those things. So for example, some of the roles that you might want, confirmation that you understand the team commitments and the costs, armies you'd be interested to play, gaming accessibility and experience as well. So obviously, again, if 30 people apply, he has as much information to pick from in order to get the best team for Team Scotland. That's Tim Bocknock, the new captain of Team Scotland. Sorry. So yeah, again, details will be below in the description, but that's Team Scotland. Team Wales also out, so literally just out. I think yesterday as this video comes out. And again, confirming Krakow, Poland is the way forward. Some dates for it. ET saying about who is eligible to apply. So obviously, with any country, if you are applying for an ET country, it has a certain parameter to have representatives from that country. But if you are from the UK scene and you're not Welsh, perhaps, then it might be worth applying also. Anyway, because you might like the sound of this application over the others as well. Maybe that suits you best. This is, again, goes through all the costs. So 1,000 to 1,500 again. So that seems to be what everyone's costing it at this year. It's asking you to complete the following questions. So it actually gives you questions, which is quite a nice one for any new people that haven't applied before, and email it to the email. Again, I'll put the link in the description, so you don't need to worry too much about jotting down everything. And if you want to pause and take down details, you can. But yeah, just asking you for your name, your contact. Do you qualify as a Welsh person? Are you applying for a player or coach? If you don't get a player, would you be willing to coach? Are you playing for any other teams or experience? Armies, preferred army, play style if you know that. Would you be willing to play a new army? And don't be afraid to say no as well if you don't feel like you can swap armies and things, whether that's logistically or through playstyle and things like that. Maybe you just don't like the idea. Maybe you've played Silvernails all your life and you don't want to play anything else, and that's fine as well, perfectly fine. What will you bring to the team? Doesn't have to be just gaming wise, could be, but doesn't have to be that. Maybe you're a really confident guy, or someone gives loads of encouragement to everyone and good for practice and things like that. Whatever you want, make sure you include that in there, and whether you have access to online things as well. So yeah, all in all, 3 fairly similar but slightly different ways of applying. I'll just double check Scotland. I think it was to apply via email again. Yeah, so Scotland etc@gmail.com for that. Team Wales one was Team Wales T9A@gmail.com, and then England was Team England T9A@gmail.com. Once again, I've said this about 8 times, probably a bit annoying actually. All the links to all of these things are in the description, so if you want to look over that, obviously you've got the video to pause and look over as well. And good luck, guys. If you do decide to apply, I can vouch for it. It's really, really good fun. ETC is an amazing sort of tournament and experience. It won't just be the tournament itself. There's lots that go around it. Each different team has different levels of commitments as well. I think a lot of them seem to be, if you can go to tournaments, that's a lot. That's enough. But there are obviously maybe some practice weekends and things thrown in there as well. Do bear that in mind when you apply. But I think really my advice for someone that never thought they would ever go to ETC, especially and do well at it, is apply for sure. If you can, say, afford it, and you've got the time, and it's really not even that much time other than the stuff that you would normally do in tournaments, apply. Really good fun. You make some great friends, and the experience as a whole is fantastic. So yep, that's my advice. Go apply to any and all of these teams. Maybe put yourself in the hat. I know I'm going to for sure. So maybe we'll end up as teammates. But yeah, go apply. Use the links and stuff to apply. Make sure you got all the information you need in there, and good luck, guys. Otherwise, this was really just for a bit of a marketing purpose. Make sure everybody knows that the applications are open to apply, and to apply by next week. Otherwise, good luck. And as always, see you later.
Get your fix on back, reaction with Proxy.